Hello and welcome back to Saving the Saints. After 24 games, and after not 24 games for us, because we came in obviously on low start points, we are sat 19th with 21 points, which is, in fairness, probably more than we're going to get in real life. We'll be moving on to 2 home games between Brighton and Bournemouth. And what I will do, as it were, is I will perhaps have both those games in this episode. That game can have its own video, perhaps, potentially. Because what we're in February. Then in March, we've only got those two. And then into more or less the business end of the season, where we need to start really picking up points, which we do need to start doing. And also, my scouts have finally finished doing their search on the 2 players which we had in the free agents, with Ali, that one, and that one. Ali is the same rating as the player which we have already signed that's on free agents. So I'm going to say he will probably be my pick to hopefully get us out. That one is the only one that has play styles. He's never get those up to being doubled, put it bluntly. Because we don't need a heightly person here, even though he is quite a tall person. But let's get him in, and he won't probably play the first game yet, because obviously he won't be trained up and so forth. I'll make sure they're done. I will get that going, and I will come back after. I might have overpaid, but yeah, we needed a striker. Of course he's going to get an A, but oh well. And yeah, he's 74 rated, so he'll be behind the starting striker. Anyway, you may also kind of notice that he's on the list as well. He's about 75 or something, I think, rated. If he stays one, I'll get him as well, possibly. But moving back onto this side of things anyway. So he will be instantly onto the bench at least, side on. And you may notice I've also promoted a couple more young players. So they're both 17 years old, so I thought I'd promote them into the starting 11. As it were at that point of time. Sorry, Alana. Get on the bench. Anyway. So. I'll save that as well. So also we also signed Micah Albolon. Let me just check his actual squad number, because yeah, I hope he hasn't been given 23 is perhaps not what I want him to be. I think he can be. Number 9's been taken up by someone else. We shouldn't have it, but well. So I think, yeah, he can keep his current number. Then I'll sort it out later on. So he probably won't be on the bench in this first game. I've done that to stop. I've also stopped them giving me a constant barrage of people on this list, because it is getting slightly annoying that it was constantly happening. So yeah, shame those two are like that. But oh well, we don't need more strikers. We've got enough, and I can hopefully dive into the youth academy if so needed. We've also obviously got Don Ballard fit as well, and other academy players as well. So let's get on into the Bournemouth game. I'll sort that out, and you'll be joining me within the game. This is officially out of place. Oh well. There he is. Welcome to the club. In the training area, doing his medical. Ramsdale Suglar in the background. He's very skinny. Anyway. But hopefully he'll score goals for us. That's the main thing. Because we need that to happen. And quick. I will now continue.
Sport B without derby passion. Two teams who know plenty about each other, but aren't very fond of each other. Next on EA TV. Hello and a warm welcome to the South Coast. We find ourselves today at St Mary's Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Southampton, and they face Bournemouth.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Number 2, Kyle Walker-Peters. Number 8, Will Smallburn. And number 9, Miguel Almiron.
Good luck. Have a great game. Thanks. Cheers. Good luck. Hey. Good luck. Cheers.
And here's how it looks for Southampton.
Well, the two wide players are great in 1v1 situations, and their movement is also very good. But it's the midfield three that will need to control the flow of the game.
And the starting 11 for Bournemouth.
Well, on paper, it's down as a 4-5-1, but for me, it's more likely to be a split midfield, with 3 supporting the front man and 2 sitting that little bit deeper as defensive cover.
As you've seen by the team sheet, the new player that we bought on the signed on the free doesn't get into the bench, but Don Ballard does. But that's only so he can get, obviously, realistic terms, get training done. Made a few changes to the start in the lineup, but otherwise it's more or less what it has been. Come on, you Reds. As Bournemouth make a tackle and give us a free kick. Oh no, it's a Bournemouth that get the free kick. I can see where this game might be going. From the free kick, Bournemouth will look to attack. Adams over to whatever that one is. Clive and Evan Nilsson are the two danger men we need to 100% keep out. As I say, Evan Nilsson tries to strike it against Ramsdale. Ramsdale makes a perfect save. And the Saints will look to pass it out of defence and hopefully look forwards to attack. Here comes Bournemouth down the wing. Looks past it over to Clive. Backs over to Adams. Cook. Semenyo. Out to Aarons. Aarons can't get across Cavadine, and Cavadine can break up the pitch. Hopefully he does a lot more than just stands around. He is getting up there though. Bournemouth keep on him like a hawk, which puts him to pass it straight out of play. Awful. Saints almost get it straight back then from the throw-in. but Bournemouth are able to keep. Simmons, Smailo, backs it over to Adams. Lewis Cook, Adams. Bit of a 1-2 action going on between these two. And I'm not kidding. Smailo passes it back to Adams. We should really be looking to perhaps... Is it a risky move to try and get them to attack? But I'm going to get them to do that. So Cavaldine on the ball. Dugout is the wrong way around, EA. Fix that, please. Which has been the wrong way around for quite a while. As Wolves go 1-up against Liverpool. Let's see where we get going. Cavaldine tries to get past Max Owens. Just about does kind of get there. But Bournemouth are able to try and keep it in the corner and try and get it out of play, they will. Saints do keep it though and get it straight back. Smallbone. Sugawara. Whose pass goes absolutely nowhere. We are totally awful. So far this has been actually boring. Anyway, Alborn. Will Smallbone back to Alborn. Will Smallbone again. Will Smallbone into Mike Alborn. Alborn tries to get it into the new lad and can't quite get it anywhere. And it continues in Bournemouth. And Bennett with a tackle to stop Evan Nielsen, and it's half time. A little bit of a quiet and boring first half. After this not South Coast derby, sort of Bournemouth. Let's see where the second half will get us. Because I haven't got a clue. 0 changes at half time. Let's do this. As we go into the second half, Bournemouth haven't made any changes either. Bournemouth look like they're going to be on the attack straight from the start. But yeah, see where we can get to. That is not what I want. Talent do an offside trap if needed, but there. Really, this is all I can attempt to do. But yeah. And that's all I'm going to do for while they are trying to attack. Here comes Evan Nielsen. And Saints clear. Cavaldine. Gets the corner. It's not been still that good, but it is still quite a fresh half. Alborn from the corner. Puts it into Banner. Said doesn't quite get to it that well. Leslie Okachukwu gets to it, but also Bournemouth handball it obviously. And Saints are awarded with a penalty. I officially don't know who will be taking it though. Alborn will be taking it for his first Southampton penalty. And Michael Alborn finds the back of the net. And scores his debut goal for Southampton. As he goes off to celebrate with me. As we've said, Fabregas. 1-0 Southampton. Yeah, I don't think I'll be doing that substitution. That might well be the actual best photo we've got for this month. Michael Albon strikes his first Southampton goal on his Saints debut. 1-0. Bournemouth will look to get something going. What the hell is with this camera? They look like they decided to zoom right in or something. Didn't even have to do the offside then. No offside. Anyway. Free kick to come. Bournemouth look like they're attempting to get anything a bit more done. I don't want attacking, go away. I want normal. I didn't want defending either. I want that one. And yes, some substitutions, because I mentioned probably a load of boos as Ryan Fraser has just come on as a substitute. From all the Bournemouth supporters that have turned up anyway. Let's see where this attack, as Bournemouth look to attack again. Adams. This camera's absolutely funky. As Ramsdale gets to that and saves it. Beautiful. Evan Nielsen, who puts it right over. I have to admit I'm not too pleased with how easy they are getting through the defence at the moment. I might look at changing some of the tactics slightly. To help out with that slightly, perhaps. But anyway. And I'm not kidding about that. And it might also help us overall get somewhere. And perhaps look at the team formation as well. May also be helpful. Here comes Justin Kluivert. Kluivert tries to get it through to Evan Nielsen, who does put it in and makes it 1-1. That was poor. That was poor from Taylor Harlow-Bellis. That was poor. Having a change in settings doesn't obviously help the camera. That's stuck in this look by the looks of it. Oh well. I have also put some substitutions to do as well. Fraser. Walker-Peters. Ryan Fraser. Leslie Kochuki. Ryan Fraser again. Mateus Fernandez. Over to Fraser. Fraser tries to get it into Fabio. Backs over to Mateus Fernandez. He's had his debut. Get off. It hasn't been that well. So risky move to bring Don Ballard on. Can we actually get a win in this? So I will see if it will or not, but if we can or not. But Bournemouth goes straight on the attack. Chelsea go hit 3 against Brighton. Kluivert puts it in. That looks like a free kick has been given. Bournemouth set to make some substitutions as well. I think I might need to make the third. And as I say, here comes Ryan Manning. to look to try and get us some as well and help us defensively slightly as well. But into the last 5 minutes, I don't know where that number's come from. Or should I say where the ref has pulled back from. But hey-ho. Mateus Fernandes finds Fraser. Ballard. Leslie Okachuki. Fernandes. Don Ballard. Tries to get over to Fraser, which just about gets lucky and does get there. But full time. Saints 1. Bournemouth 1. Bit of a poor goal we conceded in that game, I would have said. But let's move on to the next game. And I might even have a quick peep at the tactics as well before we get anywhere else in that one. So after that poor result, in some respects for us, because we do need to try and win some games and get some goals because we're the lowest scores apparently, I will look at getting that sorted out. And then see you in the Brighton game. So I have changed a little bit. I've only changed the tactical preset up to pressing instead of the tiki-taka style. So I've gone to the thing which I seem to go back to quite a few times. But yeah, it's the pressing style. So inside forwards, we've got a poacher instead of a false 9 now. And so everyone should go around, and we do hopefully have some players that will stop things and help move the attack on. And at the same time, they are in fact now training that as well as a tactical setup. And I think we might have some that have already just finished training their thing up, but there we are. But yeah, we're on to Bournemouth, on to Brighton, I mean, which lost their last game anyway. So I will get the sort the team out, and I will see you in a couple of minutes. Team sheets are sorted. Let's get in to, once again, not a South Coast derby. You can make your assumptions already with the team, I think, that I have picked to go out. But we do need to look at trying to get somewhere. And yes, the free agent is on the bench. That is the only thing you'll get out of me on this one. Let's move on and get going. I wish I might just skip it. Stop it. Come. On we go. On to kickoff. And come on, you Reds. Here comes Brighton. As they look to try and get somewhere. Here comes Solly March. Manning gets into the way and stops from getting anywhere. Will Smallbone. Up to Fraser. He will get a throw in. Fernandes. His pass literally is passing it straight to the Brighton player. So I don't know where that was going to. But Brighton will look to attack again, which they shall do. And they will pass it over to Solly March. And look to try and get it in and take the lead. We go down by 1 goal within minutes. That was awful. I'm not going to watch that. We need to get going here. Come on, lads. I've got a very good suspicion that I've probably not got long left before I get the sack. Just to point that one out. And if we do if that does happen, this is a fail. But yeah, we'll see where we get to on that one. Segura tries to get it in, but also Brighton handball it. Free kick on the way. Smallbone to take. Don't really need to watch the ref putting the paint down. All over our beautiful pitch. Will Smallbone's cross puts it in. No one's there to really claim it properly. That was probably a bit lucky that the referee didn't get a foul, that. And Toma. Taylor does kind of stop it from getting anywhere, but it's not the best. And it is literally just by luck that they don't get in again, and that's offside, ref. March will have another trap at it. We are awful. Come on, you lot. We need to get something out of this. I'm going to try and get that as an overload in the set piece. To try and see if we can get a set piece from anything. And one others that could also look at doing is get into the box. We're not going to wing play though. I want default. Hasn't changed that. Good. R1. Fernandez. Backs it again to Fernandez. Small bone. Tries to get through but can't. I've got the very bad suspicion that I'm getting sacked at some point. Flint Downs finds Fraser. Into Fabio. Fabio will have the crack from distance. And Brighton enter in again. March into there again. I think Brighton see this as an easy game here. That's probably offside, really, ref. That was lucky. This is awful. I agree with the manager's face at the current state of time. This is awful. Try and get it in again. We are awful. And I'm not kidding. We are awful in this first half. I will admit, how is it not ball? We're not down by more. Fabio, see, he through and goal. Doesn't have the pace, it seems like. Fraser. Tries to get it somewhere, but couldn't quite get it anywhere. And it goes again. No one can get to it, and Brighton do clear it, and it's half time. To say that was an awful first half of football. I suppose it's realistic, but I don't want it to be. We need to not be realistic here, you lot. Come on, let's get Gwyn in here. So just really the one change at half time, which is Sudamanas coming on for Fraser. And I have also gone around some of the players to try and get them to play not in the wing football, because that for some strange reason stuck on still. Here comes Cabadine to through goal. Cabadine puts him straight back up into it. Tactical substitution to the rescue in there. Don't know why you're celebrating, Fraser, 'cause you're awful. As Cabaldine strikes it home. And could we be looking to get something out of this game? Let's hope we don't all of a sudden concede within seconds flat. This camera is still stuck in this thing. Look, where the heck is the ball? for some strange reason, I have got fog is what's gone wrong with this camera. So see if I can get up to do it via that and get it back onto the normal camera. I think, will that work? It might do. It might not. Let's have a laugh and see. As sorry much. Puccio, Ghana, Matoma. Backs it in and yeah. This camera's not fully working that well, I think. And that's with me having to put the settings. Because it's not tracking the camera that well. It's tracking a player for some unknown reason. I will have to look at sorting that out. I went to the camera and still it's not working. It seems like, but I have also done some substitutions. Right, I have made this decision. Let me out of this camera and go behind the flipping keeper, the manager. We'll have to do it from that camera because that's literally a bug for some strange reason. Anyway, and also I've noticed that the team was for some strange reason not playing the proper tactic. For some unknown reason, we're doing all the others except what I wanted. Look at everyone. And for some strange reason, we're behind the manager for Brighton. But oh well, and not ours, but there. Oh well, let's see where we get to. Yeah. Say that we're not playing well is an understatement. It looks like they're going to come in again and potentially score again. Sorry, Matt. We're awful. I've got a very good suspicion I might be getting the sack at some point. Because, yeah, we're totally awful. We are awful. Tries to get into it. Yeah, I've done some more. We need to sort this defence out big time. I've got a very good idea for the next game. I might be going 5 at the back. Playing a heading game here, small bone. I know this camera's restrictive, but yeah, everything's not working properly, so. I think that it might be getting close to our last type of games. I've got a very, very good suspicion that I'm getting sacked soon. We need to go forward. We're not going forward. Just to point something out, how this is going at the moment, we wouldn't even get at top half in the Championship. This is awful. And I'm well and truly saying This is awful. We're on attack, for God's sake. If I survive to the Chelsea game, it's going to be a 5-back. That's definite. Because this is awful. They're in again. Because, yeah, I'm absolutely gold off and maxed on this one. We are awful. And the Chelsea game will just be the match. I won't be even doing the commentary for that one. I will let that play as it were. Comes Elmore. And we defeat. Could have seen that one coming. I've got a very good suspicion we might be getting sacked at some point, so that's why I'm going to keep the camera going, just in case.
Hi, just a couple of questions for you.
By this point, yeah, they all deserve it.
Thank you for your time.
Because I'm not very pleased at that one. Our manager rating keeps going down, but at least Taylor Howard seems to be doing quite fine at doing what he's doing. I want to do that as well, so it just boosts both sides up a little bit. Anyway, I'm our better cup chip. Yeah, I know. You're still with me in the squad, mate. I just need to try and get some games going and win. Anyway. After some god-awful games. Anyway, and Chelsea in 3 days' time. We're probably not going to have a fifth squad. We're not rock bottom, but we might as well be because, yeah, we're awful. We're just rubbish. Put it bluntly. We need to find a bit of form from somewhere. That's not going to happen anyway for some time, it looks like. So I'm actually going to leave this one here then, guys. So thank you very much for watching. If I get sacked after the Chelsea game, I may just sneak the Chelsea game in this, to be honest. But if I can, anyway. But if I don't get sacked, this will be definitely the end of this episode. So thank you very much for watching. I will simulate the next game after doing a team up and hopefully getting something from that game. Then we'll be back in the next game. Once again, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also hit that notification button as well. If we do survive, I might continue, but it depends on the likes on the video. I'm not setting a like target though. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.